Hey guys, thanks for joining me. A quick intro on another little cool radio, a little Stewart-Warner back from 1939. You can see the cabinet here, not in too bad a shape. I love that fluted design at the top, and you can see some of the various veneers as well that were used. Like most radios, for this period of time, you can see the grill cloths had better days. They're sitting behind those 5 horizontal slats for the grill area, and that really cool semi-oval design cut out. And you can see a little bit more book matching for another piece of veneer that wraps around the cabinet as well. A cool looking dial scale. So I think it's going to really clean up well. Definitely going to take some cabinet work and some veneer repair. Check out the Magic keyboard and look at the advertising here. Always cool. Push buttons, also known as the Magic keyboard. So we'll take a look at the call letters as well that someone left behind. Maybe give us a little history of where this radio came from. Probably from the Northeast would be my guess, which is most common. But I think it's going to really make for a fun project. Hopefully electrically it won't be too much of a challenge. It's pretty straightforward, just a 5-tube superheterodyne set with an IF of 465 kilohertz. So looking at the call letters on the Magic keyboard, you'll see we've got our manual setting right to left, followed by WOKO, WABY, WGY, and WJZ. I think all out of the Albany, New York area or in close proximity. Maybe we'll do some reverse engineering, see if the pre-selectors are still tuned there and if we can decipher the exact frequencies there. Spinning this thing around, you can see the back of the chassis itself, the 01-52 chassis number, again for model number 01-521. A little 5-inch electrodynamic loudspeaker, and you can see it is an AC set with a power transformer. Looks like the schematic is in riders 1055 and 1056, and again the 5 tubes, a 6A8G first detector oscillator, the 6K7 IF amplifier, the 6Q7G second detector A.V.C and audio frequency amplifier, the power output tube, a 6F6G, and the 5W4G rectifier. You can see a little build-up will be required on some of the fluted design area that was busted off over time, and the top is really in not bad shape at all. Looks like there's some water damage around the bottom itself, but nothing that can't be repaired at a first glance. Definitely a few cobwebs left behind to clean up. And you can see there's definitely some rust on the chassis as well that I'll have to address. Just some rust mitigation. And then we'll get into pulling the chassis out a little later on and take a look at things as time permits. Appreciate you guys taking a look at this chassis again, 01-52. and model number 01521, Stewart-Warner Corporation from 1939. You guys take care. More to come soon. Thanks again for watching. I was hoping to reverse engineer the frequency presets of the Magic keyboard, but looks like these things are seized up, so that's not going to be possible, at least initially. Let me go ahead and remove the knobs and get the chassis out. Let's take a look at what lies ahead. You can see our dial cord or dial string is broken and appears to be the on-off switch to the left. some cool looking knobs. Pretty cool looking at this cabinet on the bottom side. If I'm reading this correctly, 11602, reading that upside down. Looks like there should be 3 fasteners holding the chassis in place. One is missing. Looks like 9/32 of an inch. Let me just loosen that partially because I want to hold this chassis in place with my hand and tilt this back over so the chassis itself doesn't topple over and break any of the tubes that are left in place. So I finally got the old fastener out of the bottom of the cabinet, and it took a lot of effort, even using my penetrating oil. It was a pain in the butt. There are all kinds of stuff kind of rattling around when I was trying to get this fastener out. And you can see I just cut that lead to the speaker plug. I think I'm going to take this thing back outside, place it on the back of my truck, and pull the chassis out. Looks like a mess of stuff. An old barn find for sure. Definitely a barn find. It's going to be interesting to flip this thing over. Not too bad, really. I was expecting a big rat's nest like I found in my Chanticleer receiver. Definitely been some mice in here, though, you can tell. That familiar smell.